Welcome to the historic city of Istanbul, formerly known as Byzantium and Constantinople, a mesmerizing tapestry of cultures, where east and west converge along the scenic banks of the Bosporus. With a history spanning millennia and a blend of architectural marvels, it's a city that beckons travelers to explore its captivating heritage. Our journey begins with the Byzantine Era, which spanned from 330 AD to 1453 AD, a period that set the foundation for the city we see today. Once known as Byzantium, Istanbul was more than just a city. It was a beacon of culture and power, strategically located between Europe and Asia. This mix of influences is evident in its architecture, particularly in the Hagia Sophia, a masterpiece of Byzantine architecture constructed in 537 AD. The Hagia Sophia, or Holy Wisdom, tells a tale of transformation. Built as a cathedral in the 6th century, it was the largest Christian church of the Eastern Roman Empire. Its magnificent dome, intricate mosaics, and soaring arches were a testament to the architectural prowess of the Byzantines in that era. Yet the Hagia Sophia was not destined to remain a cathedral. With the conquest of Constantinople by the Ottomans in 1453 AD, it was converted into a mosque. Several architectural elements like a mimbar, mihrab, a preacher's platform, and wooden balustrades were added over the next 480 years of Ottoman rule. In 1935, it was converted into a museum, and then from 2020 a mosque again. Byzantine architecture, however, was not limited to religious buildings. The city was adorned with grand palaces, bustling markets, and fortified walls. The Byzantines, during their reign from 330 AD to 1453 AD, had a knack for blending the practical with the aesthetic. Their buildings were not only beautiful but also functional, designed to withstand sieges and natural disasters. The Byzantine era was also a time of cultural flourishing. Byzantine art, music, and literature were influenced by both Eastern and Western traditions, creating a unique cultural blend that still resonates in Istanbul today. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of Byzantine culture was its people. From emperors and architects to poets and philosophers, the Byzantines were a diverse and vibrant society. They were innovators, thinkers, and dreamers, each contributing to the rich tapestry of Byzantine. As we leave the Byzantine era, we step into another significant period that shaped Istanbul, the reign of the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman era, spanning from 1299 AD to 1922 AD, was a significant turning point for Istanbul, marking the city with grandeur and opulence. As the Byzantine era drew to a close, the dawn of the Ottoman Empire emerged. This epic, which lasted for nearly 6 centuries, brought a tide of change that washed over Istanbul, leaving an indelible mark on its skyline, culture, and people. At the heart of the city, the Topkapi Palace, constructed in 1465 AD, stands as a testament to the Ottomans' grandeur. It's not merely a palace, it's a city within a city. Home to sultans and their courts, it was the epicenter of Ottoman rule. Its courtyards, harem, and treasury house stories of power, intrigue, and opulence. Not far from the palace, the Blue Mosque, completed in 1616 AD, asserts its presence with its 6 minarets piercing the sky. Sultan Ahmet I, in his desire to build a mosque that would rival the Hagia Sophia, commissioned this architectural marvel. The result is a stunning masterpiece of Islamic architecture, its interior adorned with over 20,000 handmade ceramic tiles in more than 50 different tulip designs, and its exterior, an iconic symbol of Istanbul's skyline. The Ottoman era also bore witness to the reign of notable sultans who left their mark on the city. Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror, who ruled from 1451 to 1481 AD, for instance, undertook the monumental task of rebuilding Istanbul after its capture, transforming it into an imperial capital. Then there was Suleiman the Magnificent, whose reign from 1520 to 1566 AD is considered the pinnacle of Ottoman might, and under whom the empire reached greatest territorial extent. These sultans, and many others, shaped the history and identity of Istanbul. They fostered the arts, commissioned grand architectural projects, and enacted laws that would leave a lasting legacy. Istanbul is a treasure trove of historical landmarks, each telling its own unique story. If these landmarks could talk, they would narrate tales of sultans and empires, traders and travelers, wars and peacetime, each chapter etched into their very stones. Let's start our journey with the Grand Bazaar, one of the world's oldest and largest covered markets. With its origins dating back to the mid-15th century, the Grand Bazaar has been the beating heart of Istanbul's commerce for nearly 6 centuries. Imagine a labyrinth of over 4,000 shops, selling everything from spices and rugs to exquisite jewelry and ceramics. It's not just a market, it's a living, breathing testament to the city's vibrant trade history. Next, we delve into the depths of the city, to the Basilica Cistern. This ancient subterranean structure, built in the 6th century, is the largest of several hundred ancient cisterns that lie beneath the city. It's a marvel of Byzantine engineering, with its 336 marble columns rising from the still waters, each column holding its own story of the city's past. The Basilica Cistern whispers tales of a time when Istanbul was Byzantium, a prominent city of the Eastern Roman Empire. Now let's journey to the mighty walls of Constantinople. These formidable fortifications, built in the 5th century, once protected the city against numerous sieges throughout history. They stand as silent sentinels, bearing witness to the city's turbulent past. Despite countless attacks, these walls held strong, earning Constantinople the nickname, the City of the World's Desire. From the labyrinthine paths of the Grand Bazaar to the echoing depths of the Basilica Cistern, from the imposing walls of Constantinople to the myriad of other landmarks scattered throughout the city, Istanbul's history is alive in every stone, every street, and every structure. From ancient walls to bustling bazaars, Istanbul's landmarks are a testament to its vibrant past. But what about its present? Modern Istanbul is a bustling metropolis where the old coexists with the new. It was only in 1930, after the formation of the Republic of Turkey, that the city's name was officially changed to the Turkish name Istanbul. Tracing the country back to its Greek history, the word Istanbul originates in the Greek phrase stenpoli, meaning in the city. Seated on the crossroads of Europe and Asia, this city has transformed dramatically over the centuries, evolving from a Byzantine capital to an Ottoman powerhouse, and now to a modern city pulsating with life and energy. One of the prominent symbols of this modernization is the Galata Tower. This medieval stone tower has stood the test of time, witnessing the city's transformation from its vantage point. Once the tallest building when it was erected in the 14th century in the year 1349, the Galata Tower now shares the skyline with modern high-rises and architectural marvels, representing the city's journey through time. It's an embodiment of how Istanbul embraces the future without letting go of its past. Yet transforming into a modern city has not been without its challenges. The city's rapid expansion and urbanization have often collided with the need to preserve its rich history. Istanbul's skyline is a testament to this struggle and the city's resilience, where centuries-old mosques and palaces coexist with gleaming office towers and residential blocks. It's a unique blend of the old and the new, the traditional and the contemporary. But Istanbul isn't just about buildings and architecture. It's about the spirit of the people who live here, their determination to preserve their city's historic charm amidst the pressures of modern living. Efforts towards conservation are evident in the restoration of historic buildings, the preservation of archaeological sites, and the stringent regulations to protect the city's iconic skyline. This transformation into a modern city hasn't diluted Istanbul's historical allure. Instead, it has added another layer to it. A layer of modernity that complements its rich past. It's in the bustling bazaars that have adapted to the modern economy, the quaint cafes nestled in centuries-old buildings, and the trams zipping past historic landmarks. Istanbul's modernity is as captivating as its history, but no journey here would be complete without covering the Bosporus Strait. So as we explore this city's vibrant present, let's explore iconic landmarks which could be viewed during a Bosporus Strait cruise. Embarking on a cruise along the Bosporus Strait in Istanbul is a must-do experience that offers breathtaking views of iconic landmarks. Our first site is the Topkapi Palace. Once the heart of the Ottoman Empire, it now stands as a stunning museum. Then, we pass by the Rumeli Fortress. This historic monument played a crucial role in the conquest of Constantinople. Next on our path is the Hagia Sophia, a symbol of Istanbul's rich history, imposingly visible from the sea. We then approach the Kukuksu Palace, a hidden gem nestled on the Asian side of the Bosporus. Further along, we spot the Ortaköy Mosque, its beautiful architecture adding to the charm of the Bosporus. Soon we witness the oldest surviving Turkish architectural structure in Istanbul, the Anatolian Fortress. The cruise then takes us past the summer residence of the Ottoman Sultans, the Beylerbeyi Palace, still adorned with its original furnishings. Lastly, the Galata Tower comes into view, a medieval stone tower offering panoramic views of Istanbul. As our cruise comes to an end, we are left with unforgettable vistas of Istanbul's iconic landmarks, imprinted in our memories forever. Time to wrap up our journey along the magical waters of the Bosporus. Leaving the Bosporus behind, we now step into the heart of Istanbul's vibrant culture. The city's rich history has shaped its diverse cultural fabric, a blend of Eastern and Western traditions. Head to the Spice Bazaar, a sensory feast of colors, scents and flavors, where Istanbul's culinary secrets are revealed. We then move on to Istiklal Street, the city's main shopping street brimming with boutiques, galleries and cafes, and the nostalgic tram passing by adds a charming touch to the bustling street. Our next stop is the Chora Museum, renowned for its stunning Byzantine mosaics and frescoes. We then visit the Pera Museum, which houses an impressive collection of Orientalist paintings, Anatolian weights and measures, and Kütahya tiles and ceramics. As we wrap up our cultural tour, we can't help but marvel at Istanbul's cultural richness, where centuries-old traditions seamlessly blend with modern influences. Istanbul's fascinating cultural tapestry is a testament to its enduring allure that continues to captivate the hearts of locals and visitors alike. Our journey through time in Istanbul comes to an end, but the city's stories are far from over. From the splendors of the Byzantine era to the grandeur of the Ottoman Empire, the city's rich tapestry of history continues to unfold. Thank you for joining us on this virtual journey through Istanbul, a city where history lives and breathes in every corner. Subscribe to Trendtrackers for more historic facts, emerging trends and latest news updates.